There are 3 ways you can remain youthful and vibrant while traveling. I'm doing this video in Switzerland as I've been traveling around Switzerland, and I wanted to show you a little bit of how I've been maintaining my healthy lifestyle, keeping active, keeping a healthy diet, while still being normal and, enjoying other things. Now, don't get me wrong, we don't have to be perfect. We're visiting people, our family, our friends, meeting people. People like to go to restaurants and do normal things and all that. So I wouldn't beat yourself up. I would just enjoy the experience of traveling and meeting people and not trying to be perfect in your healthy lifestyle. The 3 things that you can do to maintain it at least, and then once you get back to your own place, you can get back on your grind. Number 1 is to make sure you're moving. Have some sort of movement. Try to get exercise in. As simple as waking up and going for a jog. A lot of times outside in nature there are parks and stuff. So right now here I'm in the park. They're playing volleyball. Just behind it there's a workout gym. So I'm visiting my friend. We're both in our mid-30s, but we're both active. I know he likes fitness as well. He's a rock climber. So we just went and worked out together at the park. There's pull-up bars, dips and stuff like that. He was showing me some around while we were swimming down the river, and you could just get out and do some workouts, which is really cool. So if you could just find a way, either wake up earlier or ask the people you're with if they want to join you for a workout, or at least do like a long walk or a little jog, or find somewhere you can work out, or try to play some sports, organize a volleyball game, whatever it takes. Just try to get that movement in your lifestyle while you're traveling. Otherwise you might get stagnant and you might get used to just being comfortable, eating a lot, not moving a lot, relaxing, which is what a lot of people do when they're on vacation and traveling. So just get that movement in any way you can. Number 2 is stock up on the healthy foods, the fruits and the vegetables. If you're watching this, you probably know I have a fruit-based diet. I eat lots of fruits, but also vegetables, greens, herbs, and all the plants. But when you're traveling, it's not always easy when you're going out with family, maybe to a restaurant, maybe you're getting pizza or burgers or whatever, but you can still get as much as you can. So whenever you get a chance, go to the grocery store, ask the people you're with that you need to get some groceries because you have a particular way of eating, and just fill up their kitchen with the fruits or whatever you want to eat that's healthy. So at least you're getting more calories in of the healthy stuff, especially earlier in the day. People usually like to have breakfast. Just bring your fruit to the breakfast. Enjoy your juice in the morning. Like you could buy orange juice and coconut water and all these things in the store, even if it's not fully raw. Do that connection thing over food that people love over dinner. So get your fruits in all day, and then for dinner you guys can connect over whatever food you want. And then the next day you're back on your juice and your fruits, and get your greens in. Try to get salads with your meals. At restaurants there's always salads, and there's always like vegan and healthy stuff available, so you can always opt for those options. Me, I got a burrito, and the burrito was just full of beans and rice and vegetables and chickpeas and all these things, and they just loaded up tomatoes, guacamole, and it's just like all these plants in a burrito, which is really cool. You can get falafel, you can get all these things that are still vegan, so you can make it work at the restaurant, and try to get the salads or the healthy versions of food whenever you can. Number 3, I would say, is the most important, is actually get out in nature. If you're traveling, you got to get out in nature. You can always recommend going for a walk, or propose like we go for a walk, a hike in the woods, in the mountains, or go swimming at the beach, in the river, and take your shoes off and connect with the nature. Sometimes I think that's more important than the diet, because it really keeps you grounded and connected and feeling more like a stable energy. So this is an easy thing to organize with people, because most people like to have some time in nature. So whenever you can, get out in nature. Here in Switzerland, it's beautiful. We got the mountains, and we got all these rivers and lakes. And there's this cool thing that people do here, is they all gather by the bridge. They have these bags where they put their belongings in the bag that's waterproof, and you just like jump off the bridge into the river, and it just takes you a kilometer or 2 or wherever you want to go, and you just get out wherever. And it's just like so cool. It's actually really cool. Woo! Woo! Ay, ay, ay. Kada. So I feel like being in Switzerland here, I've actually been connecting with nature more, just because there's so much nature around, with the mountains and the hills, and there's forests and there's rivers, and jumping in the river daily. A lot of people live out in the countryside, so just going outside, breathing that fresh air whenever you can. So just prioritize nature time. When people try to plan trips, try to plan a nature trip. If you want to learn to transition to a healthy diet and lifestyle so you can feel youthful, rejuvenate, feel vibrant, then make sure you check out my free 7-day video series in the link below. It'll take you to my Facebook group and you can find it in the guide section. I got a 7 days to glowing health video series, so make sure to check that out, and I'll see you in the next video. Much love. So what happens here in Bern is we put our stuff in this bag and then we jump in the river. Ready? No one coming? 1, 2, 3. Whoa!